Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my makeup basket. A little bit late, but we're doing it, we're getting there. So I'm just gonna kind of be pulling out because the sucker's full. I'm gonna show you what I worked on last month. I worked on what I rotated in last month, because the idea of this is to make sure that other products in my collection are getting used along with my Project Pan stuff. It makes me pan things a little slower, but I can live with that. So like I said, first we're gonna go over stuff that I have used this past month, and then I'm gonna show you what I grabbed for this month. I did declutter something already. I had the Becca under eye corrector that is just too hydrating for me. I tried a sample of it once, found it was too hydrating. I got the little mini as part of the primer set, tried it again, obviously it was too hydrating for me again. I gave it to my sister because she ended up wanting the Smashbox foundation that I did a review on, even though it was like over 2/3 gone. She's like, yep, send it to me, I want it. And she seems to love it so far. So my sister has very dry skin, whereas I have very oily skin, and she's about a shade and a half, a shade or two darker than me. I think she said it was either half a shade too light or half a shade too dark, but she could make it work really easily. So good for her. I'm gonna say there was something else I decluttered, but I can't for the life of me think of what it would have been. Anyways, I don't know. Actually, before I pull out of that, let me talk about this. This is the Urban Decay Feminine palette. I haven't wanted to use it once. I have the shades either specifically in here that I like Hijack, I have in another palette, or like these two shades I know I have dupes of, so I haven't really wanted to reach for it, and I'm going to declutter it. So there is that. Another thing that I'm going to declutter, because I just don't like the color on me, is this Julep Cream to Powder Blush Stick in Warm Bronze. I have one of these in a different shade. I was hoping that this could work for me, but it doesn't really look right, so I'm not keeping that. That's also kind of why I like these, because it lets me try things that I may have bought recently and realize that does not work for me. Anyways, I don't think I'm decluttering anything else, but I might be forgetting, and we'll run across something in a moment. That is from my BoxyCharm. Oh, okay. This actually turned out pretty well. This is the Megalast Liquid Catsuit in Boo Blue. It was a Halloween edition one. This was actually pretty stinking opaque as far as a wild colored liquid lipstick is concerned. Like, I bought a dark green shade from this same collection, and it was streaky as all get out, but this one isn't. So if I'm ever in the mood for a blue shade, I have this to fall back on. Like a light blue shade. I have several dark blues that I really like. So I find dark blue a lot easier to wear than light blue. Okay, so we have my blush and bronzer. I actually finished my bronzer, so I'm not panning a bronzer right now, which is kind of cool. First, this is the Tarte Blush and Party. I've actually worn away most of the embossing. I mentioned this in a different video, and I plan to film this somewhat soon. I have made up a little bag in my bigger makeup bag of what I would need to do like a quick face of makeup for when I need to get out the door, but I still want to look nice. And I had thrown this in there because it's really small, so it could actually like fit in this little Ipsy bag that I have. So that's why I got a crap ton of use. So definitely keeping that. I'm really liking it. I also like, at least well enough, the Bobbi Brown bronzer in medium. Especially once I used up my Tarte bronzer, I used the crap out of this. It actually has like a little bit of a dip now. So I ended up liking that. I don't see it as anything particularly special, as far as I have like a streak right here from my stupid hair dye, so ignore that. I don't see it as anything super duper special that would require me to go spend Bobbi Brown money on it, but it's a good bronzer, so I'm happy to keep that. I'm gonna wait until I get all three of these together. Had the ColourPop, what is this called exactly? Brow Boss in the shade dark brown. That wound up working really nicely for me. You know, I don't make ColourPop orders. They have at least some of their stuff on Ulta now. So if this pops up on Ulta and I ever get a need for a brow pencil again, which I probably won't, I have quite a few. I would actually consider picking this one up. Like it's that good. I would pick a slightly lighter shade though. Like I swapped for this on a whim on mysubscriptionaddiction.com, and it's not bad dark for me, but it creates a strong brow on me. So I could go like a shade lighter and be better. Now this I'm a little conflicted on. This is the Makeup Forever, what is this? Their high definition powder. Like it's the white powder that has the hella flashback on it. See, that's one of the reasons why I don't like fooling with, as it spills all over the desk. I don't like fooling with loose powders, is that they get everywhere. See, part of me wants to declutter this because I don't think it is anything super special enough, but part of me also knows that I could finish that pretty easily. So, I don't know. I'll hang on to it for now. I'm sure I could just finish it off later. It doesn't do anything bad to my skin, I guess I should say, but it's not super mattifying or anything, but I could use other uses for that. If I couldn't use this up fairly easily, I would probably declutter it. This is the NYX Bright Idea Illuminating. I wanted this to be a much stronger lavender than it is. Like it's really just kind of more white and silver than lavender. The formula of it is good though, and I know I can wear it underneath more purple based highlights, which I do like to wear on occasion, so I did nick it with my nail one day. So I'll keep this because like I said, I can wear it as a good base underneath, you know, more dramatic highlights, and it's a good formula, but I was just wanting this to be more purple than it is. Next I threw in here the 3 Stila Glitter and Glow thingies that I got with my tax refund, actually. I made a big tax haul, and these were the 3. I bought the little trio, and I saw a video recently where Laura May Beauty was talking about what minis were and worth it, and she suggested just buying one of the full size, and I actually agree with her now that I've tried all 3. They don't look that different for you needing to use a trio. I did enjoy them. I have to wear glitter glue underneath them or they end up all over my face. And today I tried putting one underneath my lash line. Don't do that. I had glitter in my concealer and all over the place, and I put glitter glue down under my eye too in hopes of making that not happen. So I do enjoy them. They look really pretty, but you really only need one. I'm going to hang on to these because to my understanding, you could wear these for like a month straight or so, and the minis are done. So I'll hang on to them. I'll use them up, but I would only repurchase like one of these particular shades, probably Kit and Karma. Honestly, I want to try it. They have like a really pretty purpley one that I would like to try. They're good products, just like the little trio. The shades are so similar that you really don't need all 3. This is the Wet n Wild 4-pan palette in, what is this called? I can't remember. Petalette. Okay, I was thinking it said palette. This is really pretty for like a kind of soft pinky look, so I will hang on to that. The formula's really good. They didn't seem to change it too badly from the old one. I have this eyeshadow from Glamour Dolls, the Lisa Frank collection in Heartthrob. This was actually really gorgeous in the crease. Like, I don't normally hang on to single eyeshadows too often that I wear in the crease, but this was really good, and I don't have much that is like this warm red of a brown. So I would definitely be hanging on to that. I was disappointed in this, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it. I think I could use it up really easily as like a gloss type thing, but it's not what I wanted it to be. This is the Catrice Million Styles Lip Top Coat Highlight Lips. I don't know, it just didn't do much of anything. Like, I put it over the blue, and other than making it a little glossy, it doesn't seem to do much. So I'll use it up as like a gloss stick, but I would not recommend it or purchase it. Loved this. I figured I would, but this is the Ciate Glitter Flip. Mine is in the shade Iconic. It is like these dark base with a lot of glitter on it. I can't swatch it for you because if you don't know about these, when you put them on, they look like they're just matte, then you let it dry, you press your lips together, and you get a bunch of glitter. I love this stinking thing. I kind of want to pan it just so I can wear it more. I might pan it during like the fall and winter when I can get away with, when it wouldn't be as eye-catching, I guess, to be wearing a black with glitter lip. That's always gonna be eye-catching. Who am I kidding? When I feel more like wearing a dark lip, I guess I should say. I mean, you can wear a dark lip whenever you want to. I was straight up wearing this in April and May, but whatever. Next is this Revlon HD lipstick, Ultra HD lipstick in I don't freaking know. HD Tropical. These smell so good. Like fruity candy pebbles, but they smell really good. This is not my perfect shade, I will admit. But putting the Buxom's Dolly on top of this tones it down in the right way to make it a little more attractive on me. And I do really like the formula, so I will happily hang on to it. But if I bought another, I would definitely, you know, check my shade. And finally, before I get into new products, this is Birthday Suit from Tarte. This was their birthday gift last year. It's nice. I do like their liquid lipstick formula. I just have to be careful on shades that I get, because BoxyCharm sent me a full size of one of these, but it was in like concealer nude shade, which if I put a gloss on top of it looks fine on me, but matte is not cute. I've decided to start throwing primers into these now because, okay, no, that's nothing breakable. I want to, what's the word? I want to test primers for you guys, but first impressions, I like watching them from people, but mine don't always go so well. So I figure that's why I started doing foundations, testing them over a week and then doing a review. I think I might start doing that with primers too. But this is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. See, this actually I did try to do a first impressions on, and then I forgot to film a finale, and I don't even remember what I thought about it. So I'm going to be trying this out for a week and doing a review for you guys and showing you how it does. Everything else is in this bag. Now, I don't have a big palette this month because I'm doing 30 days of palettes on Instagram with the Geeks and Beauties community. So I do have a little palette in here, but I'm going to be grabbing different palettes every day. So I do have a highlighter palette though. This is the Anastasia Aurora palette. I actually got this from TJ Maxx. And I've swatched it, but I haven't used it yet. I actually swatch most of these in my highlighter declutter video, because I wanted to see if I had any dupes in my collection that went with this, because I wanted to keep this because I really like their highlighter, Anastasia's highlighter formula. So I will have plenty of fun with that. I did grab another bronzer because, like I said, I'm no longer panning one at the moment. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends Natural Radiance Bronzer in Sunkissed. So I've only ever like swatched it, but I've never like worn it. And it looks like it would be like a nice lighter side bronzer for me. I did grab a mini eyeshadow palette. This is a Pacifica Beach Crystals palette that went out in Ipsy a couple of months ago, and I swapped somebody for it because it's, you know, really pretty. And I liked the formula of the other little quint that I got when I got one from Ipsy. Let's see. Got a blush. This is one that a friend of mine sent me when I won her giveaway. This is the Pixie by Petra in Aspie Novard blush in Rome Rose. So, I have never tried this blush before. It looks like it's got some sheen to it, which I like in my blushes. I actually have a concealer in here that I got recently. This is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in Light. It's got one of those brush tips down here. So we will see how that does and if I want to keep it or not. And I got 3 cream eyeshadows and then a bunch of lip products. Thought I had 3. Maybe I only have 2. I also have an eyeliner, apparently. Okay, well it seems I only have 2. I think, yeah, I only have 2 this time. I was thinking last time I had 3. This is also from that same giveaway that I won from a friend of mine. These are the ColourPop Supernova Shadows in Moonlit and Walk of Fame. So we're going to see how these turn out on me. Luckily, I left my glitter glue in my thing, my makeup bag. So if these end up needing, they're not quite so crazy glittery as the Stila ones, but we shall see. If I end up needing it, I have it right there. I don't have to dig it out. Like I said, I do have an eyeliner. This is a Lancome Drama Liquid Pencil in the shade Ampoule? Maybe. I don't know. Just a really pretty purple shade. And I just finished a purple eyeliner in my project pan, so I'm not panning over purple right now. And lip products. I actually grabbed this and threw it in here, but I'm just going to be using it until it's done. This is a Wet n Wild Mega Slicks Lip Gloss. I'm out of red lip gloss. I like a glossy red lip, so I had a clear one laying around, so I grabbed it. But that's not going back in here. That's getting used until it's done, unless it is hot garbage. But I'm sure it's fine for what I need it to be. Lip products. Okay. This is one that Hannah sent me, Little Miss Artsy, when we did our Australian swap. This is a Rouge Edition Velvet from Bourjois in oh my god, I can't speak French. No, I give up. I'll put the name right here. Because I can't speak French. I live in Louisiana and I can't speak French. We have Cajuns here who speak a form of French, if you don't know. Let's see, and I have a NYX Liquid Suede in a Soft Spoken. Let's see how that looks. I don't quite remember where I got this from. I think I bought a mystery bag from my friend Lainey and this was in it. And this wasn't what I was buying it for. It wasn't a mystery bag, but it was like a bag of makeup. But I'll try it. I know I like the formula. I've tested it before. So next we have a Julep Hydrating Lip Sheer in Poppy. I did get my Julep box this month. I didn't do a video on it, but I did decide to get it. Not this month, but last month. It's definitely right up there for spring. The nice kind of sheer orange. I love wearing these sheers. I love a good orange lip, but I like mine sheer. I've realized that about myself. We have a Sephora Rouge Creamy Lip Stain, and unfortunately I don't know the shade. It's too tiny. It smells so good. But it's in this kind of springtime lavender shade that I'm kind of digging. And it's so tiny. I have a red one that's tiny like this too. They make me giggle. And finally, I literally just got this in the mail the other day from a swap. This is a Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss, and mine is in the shade, I don't friggin' know. This is the one that everybody got in their Play by Sephora bags this past month. Another thing that smells hella good. And that on the end, it's mostly just sparkle, but I'm very curious about several of these, because you know me, I love bright, crazy colors, but I figure if I end up liking this one, I can investigate some of the other ones further. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!